Land of the Munchkins. Dorothy lives in Kansas. She is an orphan. She has got long brown hair and brown eyes. She has got an aunt. Her aunt's name is Em. She is a housewife. Dorothy has got an uncle. Her uncle's name is Harry. He is a farmer. Dorothy has got a little black dog. The dog's name is Toto. Dorothy's house has got 2 bedrooms, a living room, a kitchen, a bathroom, and a dining room. Dorothy's bedroom has got a small bed, a desk, and a chair. Everything in the bedroom is pink. The room is beautiful. There are many tornadoes in Kansas. People must go into storm cellars. The storm cellars are underground. People are safe in storm cellars. There is a storm cellar in Dorothy's garden. Uncle Henry works in the field. He looks at the sky. The sky is gray and cloudy. Uncle Henry doesn't like the gray sky. A tornado is going to come soon. Uncle Henry runs to the house. We must go into storm cellar, he says. Aunt Em and Dorothy are afraid. Dorothy, Aunt Em, and Uncle Henry go into the storm cellar. Toto is not in the storm cellar. Dorothy asks, "Where is Toto?" Aunt Em answers, "He is in the house." Dorothy loves Toto. She shouts, "I must save Toto." Dorothy runs to the house. Dorothy picks up Toto. The tornado comes and picks up the house. The house turns around in the tornado. Dorothy falls down on the floor. She faints. The tornado stops and drops the house on the ground. Dorothy wakes up. She is confused. Dorothy stands up and looks out of the window. She is in the strange country. There are colorful flowers and green trees. There are small, friendly people in front of the house. The people are munchkins. The people look at Dorothy. The people smile at her. Dorothy and Toto leave the house. The people dance and shout. The wicked witch is dead. An old man walks toward Dorothy. "Hello, how are you?" Dorothy says, "I'm fine, thank you." The old man asks, "What is your name?" Dorothy says, "My name is Dorothy." The old man smiles. "Glad to meet you, Dorothy. I'm the president. This is the land of the Munchkins. Welcome to the country." There is a loud noise. Everyone looks up at the sky. There is a bright light. An old woman comes out of the light. She is the good witch of the north. She looks at Dorothy. "Thank you. The wicked witch of the east is dead. Your house falls on the witch. The Munchkins are happy." Dorothy looks under the house. The wicked witch of the east is under the house. She is dead. Dorothy is surprised. The witch has got silver shoes. They are beautiful. The good witch takes off the shoes. She gives the shoes to Dorothy. "These are magic shoes. Put on the shoes." Dorothy puts on the shoes. Dorothy wants to go to Kansas. She says, "Good witch, I want to go to the Kansas. I live in Kansas. I want to see my Aunt Em and Uncle Henry." The good witch says, "You must go to the Emerald City. The Wizard of Oz lives in the Emerald City. He is intelligent. He can help you." The good witch kisses Dorothy. There is a mark on Dorothy's forehead. Dorothy is safe. There is a long road to the Emerald City. It's a yellow brick road. Follow the road and you can go to the Emerald City. The good witch disappears. The Munchkins and Dorothy go to the yellow brick road. The Munchkins give a basket to Dorothy. There are bread, cheese, and water in the basket. "Thank you very much," says Dorothy. The Munchkins say goodbye. Dorothy and Toto walk down the road. They are going to the Emerald City. New friends. Dorothy and Toto walk for a long time. They are tired. They sit near a cornfield. There's a scarecrow in the field. Dorothy looks at the scarecrow. The scarecrow says, "Hello, how are you?" Dorothy is surprised. "Can you talk?" "Yes, I can," says the scarecrow. The scarecrow sits next to the Dorothy. "Where are you from?" Dorothy answers, "I am from Kansas. I want to go home. The Wizard of Oz is going to help me." The scarecrow says, "I want a brain. I haven't got a brain." Dorothy says, "Come to the Emerald City. The wizard can help you." Dorothy and the scarecrow walk down the road. They are happy. There are green trees and colorful flowers near the road. Dorothy and Scarecrow want to have a lunch. They sit on the grass and eat lunch. They walk for a long time. It is night. Dorothy is tired. She wants to sleep. There is a small house near the road. It is empty. There are beds in the house. They have dinner and sleep. The beds are very comfortable. They wake up in the morning and have breakfast. They leave the house and walk down the road. There is a forest. Dorothy and the Scarecrow must walk through the forest. The forest is dark and Dorothy is afraid. "Let's walk fast. I want to leave the forest." The Scarecrow says, "Don't be afraid." They hear a sound. "Help! Help! There is a Tin Man in the forest. He can't move." Dorothy and Scarecrow walk to the Tin Man. "What is wrong?" Dorothy asks. "I'm a Tin Man. The rain comes and I have got rust on my neck, arms and legs. I can't move. There's an oil can on the ground. Take the can and put oil on my neck, arms and legs." Dorothy picks up the oil can. She puts oil on the Tin Man's neck, arms and legs. The Tin Man can move. He is happy. "Thank you very much. What's your name?" "My name is Dorothy. I'm from Kansas." The Tin Man says, "Where are you going?" The Scarecrow says, "We are going to the Emerald City. We are going to see the Wizard of Oz. Dorothy can go to Kansas and I can get a brain." The Tin Man wants a heart. He wants to go to the Emerald City. Dorothy and her new friends walk down the road. Dorothy is hungry. There isn't any bread or cheese in the basket. She says, "I'm hungry. We must find some food." The Scarecrow walks in the forest. He finds apples and strawberries. Dorothy eats the fruits. They are delicious. Dorothy, the Scarecrow, and the Tin Man walk on the road. They hear a roar. They see a lion. The lion comes out of the forest. He is big. The Scarecrow and the Tin Man are afraid. Toto runs to the lion. The lion is going to hit Toto. Dorothy is angry. She hits the lion. The lion cries. Dorothy is surprised. The lion says, "I'm sorry. I'm not brave. I'm afraid of you." The lion wants to go to the Emerald City. He wants courage. The wizard can get courage. Dorothy says, "Okay, come to the Emerald City. The wizard can help you." The new friends walk down the road to the Emerald City. The roads to the Emerald City. Dorothy and her new friends sleep in the forest. They wake up in the morning and walk down the road. They leave the forest and see a beautiful meadow with bright red poppies. They must walk through the meadow. They must find the yellow brick road. The meadow is very big. Dorothy and her friends are lost. They can't see the brick road. A little mouse comes and talks to Dorothy. "I am the queen of the mice. What is your name?" "My name is Dorothy. I must find the yellow brick road. I must go to the Emerald City." The queen says, "Follow me. I can help you." Dorothy and her friends follow the queen. They walk through the meadow and see the road. Dorothy says, "Thank you." Everyone is happy. They can go to the Emerald City. The Scarecrow finds some tomatoes and cucumbers. They eat vegetables and sleep on soft green grass near the road. They have breakfast and start to walk on the road. The road is smooth. They can walk easily. There are houses near the road. The houses are green. They have got beautiful gardens. The people wear green clothes. Dorothy thinks this is the land of Oz. We are near the Emerald City. She's happy. The lion sees a farmhouse. He says, "Let's go to the farmhouse. We can have dinner." The people in the land of Oz are very friendly. They walk to the farmhouse. Dorothy knocks on the door. A woman opens the door. She is young and beautiful. She smiles. "Hello," Dorothy says. "We are tired and hungry. We are going to see the wizards in the Emerald City." The woman says, "You can sleep in my house. I can make dinner." The woman has got a husband. He is a farmer. The woman has got 2 children. They are beautiful little girls. They have got long blonde hair and blue eyes. The woman puts the food on the table. They sit down and eat dinner. They eat meat, potatoes, and carrots. They drink fruit juice. They go to sleep. In the morning, Dorothy and her friends have breakfast. They say goodbye and walk down the yellow brick road. They see the Emerald City. The walls and door are green. There is a man in front of the door. He is the gatekeeper. He has got a golden key. He can open the door. Dorothy, the Scarecrow, the Lion, the Tin Man, and Toto go into the city. The city is beautiful. The people are friendly. There are many shops in the city. They walk down a street. They see a big palace. The Wizard of Oz lives in the big palace. There is a soldier near the door. "Who are you?" he asks. "I'm Dorothy. I come from Kansas. What do you want?" Dorothy says, "I want to see the wizard. My friends want to see the wizard." The soldier opens the door. Dorothy and her friends walk into the palace. The curtains, rugs, and lamps are green. There's a young girl in the hall. "You can see the wizard tomorrow. You can stay at the palace tonight." They have delicious dinner and sleep in the comfortable beds and have breakfast. They eat eggs and toast. They drink tea. Dorothy and her friends go to the wizard's room. The room is dark. There is a big chair in the room. There is a big head on the chair. The head can talk. I'm the Wizard of Oz. Dorothy and her friends are surprised. Dorothy says, I want to go to Kansas. The Scarecrow says, I want a brain. The Lion says, I want courage. The Tin Man says, I want a heart. The Wizard says, you must kill the Wicked Witch of the West. Dorothy and her friends are surprised. They shout, we can't kill the witch. She is very strong. The Wizard says, the witch is very bad. You must kill the witch. Dorothy and her friends leave the room. They are going to find the Wicked Witch of the West. The Wicked Witch of the West. The gatekeeper opens the door. Dorothy asks, where is the Wicked Witch of the West? The gatekeeper says, you must walk toward the west. Dorothy says goodbye. Dorothy and her friends walk toward the west. The land of the Wicked Witch is not beautiful. There are a lot of rocks and dirt. There are Winkies in the land. They are yellow. They hate the Wicked Witch. She is cruel. The Winkies must work hard. They are slaves. They walk for a long time. The weather is very hot. They are tired and thirsty. The witch can see Dorothy. She is angry. I'm going to kill Dorothy and her friends. The witch has got winged monkeys. They are going to catch Dorothy and her friends. There are a lot of winged monkeys. The captain of the winged monkeys says, let's go. We must catch Dorothy and her friends. They fly to Dorothy and her friends. They pick up Dorothy and her friends. The winged monkeys carry Dorothy and her friends to the witch. The witch puts the lion, the tin man, and the scarecrow in a cage. She looks at Dorothy and sees the silver shoes and the mark on Dorothy's forehead. The witch must take the silver shoes. The witch says, I want the shoes. They are my shoes. Dorothy says, no, these are my shoes. Dorothy has the mark on her forehead. The Wicked Witch is afraid of the Good Witch. The Wicked Witch puts Dorothy in a room. She is going to take the silver shoes. There is a bed and a bucket of wet water in the room. Dorothy is afraid. Dorothy hasn't got any food. She is hungry. Dorothy sits on the bed and cries. The witch comes into the room. It is night. The room is dark. The witch carries a candle. You must sleep. Take off the silver shoes. The witch doesn't like dogs. The witch catches Toto. I am going to kill the dog. Dorothy picks up the bucket. She throws water on the witch. The witch shouts, I'm going to die. Water can't kill me. The witch melts. The Wicked Witch of the West is dead. Dorothy goes to the cage. She opens the cage. The scarecrow, the lion, the tin man come out of the cage. They are happy. They are going to go to the Wizard of Oz. Dorothy can go to Kansas. The scarecrow can have a brain. The lion can have courage. The tin man can have a heart. The Winkies are happy. They are free. They like Dorothy. Please stay. Dorothy says, I must go to Kansas. I must see my Aunt Em and Uncle Henry. Dorothy and her friends sleep. They get up in the morning. They have breakfast. The Winkies say the Wicked Witch is dead. We are free. Thank you very much. The Winkies give food and water to Dorothy. They say goodbye. Dorothy and her friends go to the Emerald City. Return to Oz. Dorothy and her friends leave the land of the Wicked Witch. There is no yellow brick road. There is a big field. There are buttercups and daisies in the field. They can't find the road. They walk in the field for a long time. They are tired. They sleep in the field. Dorothy, the lion, the scarecrow, and the tin man have breakfast. Dorothy says, let's call the queen of the mice. She can help. The lion shouts, Queen, please come. The queen comes. Can I help? Dorothy says, the field is big. We can't find the yellow brick road. The queen says, I'm going to call the winged monkeys. The winged monkeys come. The captain says, we are going to fly to the Emerald City. They take Dorothy and her friends to the Emerald City. Dorothy knocks on the door. The gatekeeper opens the door. Dorothy says, the Wicked Witch of the West is dead. The gatekeeper is surprised. Dorothy and her friends go into the city. Dorothy and her friends walk in the streets. They go to the palace. The soldier is in front of the door. He says, hello, welcome. He opens the door. Dorothy and her friends go into the palace. There is a servant in the hall. Dorothy says, I want to see the wizard. The servant says, come, you can see the wizard. The servants, Dorothy, the lion, the scarecrow, and the tin man walk down the hall. The servant opens the door. Dorothy and her friends go into the room. The room is empty. They hear a voice. I'm the Wizard of Oz. Dorothy says, I'm Dorothy. The Wicked Witch of the West is dead. I want to go to Kansas. The Tin Man wants a heart. The Scarecrow wants a brain. The Lion wants courage. The voice says, go away. Dorothy is angry. The Wicked Witch is dead. Help us. The lion roars. There's a small man behind the curtain. The man is short and old. He is bald. He is afraid. He runs out of the curtain. Dorothy and her friends are surprised. The Tin Man asks, who are you? The man says, I'm a man. I'm not a wizard. Dorothy says, tell your story. The old man says, I come from Omaha. I work in the circus. I have got a balloon. I ride in the balloon. I fly to the Emerald City. The people are friendly. I stay in the Emerald City. I live here for a long time. Dorothy cries, I can't go to Kansas. The Scarecrow cries, I can't have a brain. The Lion cries, I can't have a courage. The Tin Man cries, I can't have a heart. The old man says, I can help you. There is a desk. The old man goes to the desk and opens the drawer. There is some straw and pins in the drawer. He says, Scarecrow, sit down. The Scarecrow sits in a chair. The old man puts the straw and the pins in the Scarecrow's hat. The Scarecrow is happy. He has got a brain. The old man says, Lion, sit down. The lion sits in the chair. There is a shelf in the room. There is a bottle on the shelf. The old man takes the bottle. He says, drink the water in the bottle. The water is green. The lion drinks the water. He is happy. I am brave. The old man looks at the Tin Man. He says, Tin Man, sit down. The Tin Man sits in the chair. There is a cupboard in the room. The old man opens the cupboard. He takes a tin heart. He puts the tin heart in the Tin Man. The Tin Man is happy. I have got a heart. The old man looks at Dorothy. We are going to go to Kansas. Dorothy is happy. The old man says, come to the garden. Dorothy and her friends go to the garden. There is a big balloon in the garden. The people come and look at the balloon. The old man says, I must go to Omaha. The Scarecrow has got brains. He is intelligent. He is the new Wizard of Oz. The old man gets into the balloon. Dorothy must find Toto. The old man shouts, Dorothy, the balloon is going to fly away. Come into the balloon. Dorothy shouts, I must find Toto. The ropes break. The balloon and the old man fly away. Dorothy finds Toto. She says, I can't go to Kansas. I'm sad. The Scarecrow says, let's call the winged monkeys. They can fly. They can fly to Kansas. They shout, winged monkeys, come. The winged monkeys come. The Tin Man says, take Dorothy to Kansas. The captain says, we can't go to Kansas. The gatekeeper sees Dorothy and her friends. Glinda can help. Dorothy asks, who is Glinda? The gatekeeper answers, she is a good witch. She is the good witch of the south. The captain says, I can't find Glinda. The captain flies away. Later, a beautiful woman comes to the Emerald City. She is Glinda. Hello, Dorothy. How are you? Dorothy says, I'm sad. I can't go to Kansas. Glinda smiles. You can go to Kansas. Click the silver shoes. Make a wish. Dorothy says goodbye. She hugs the Scarecrow, the Lion, and the Tin Man. She clicks the shoes. Dorothy makes a wish. She says, I want to go to Kansas. Dorothy in Kansas. There is a tornado. The tornado picks up Dorothy. She turns around in the tornado. She goes to sleep. She wakes up. She's in front of her house. It's a new house. Aunt Em sees Dorothy. She is happy. Uncle Harry comes. He is happy. Aunt Em asks, what happens? Dorothy tells the story. I go to a strange country. There are munchkins. There are small people. There are winged monkeys and witches. I meet new friends. I meet a lion, a scarecrow, and a tin man. I kill 2 wicked witches. I go to the Emerald City. I meet the Wizard of Oz. I have got magic shoes. They are silver. I make a wish. I come back home. Aunt Em and Uncle Harry smile. It's a wonderful story.